Hi there! It's Sunday. Indeed, it's a sunny day, very warm. We have 32 degrees Celsius and approximately 22% humidity. It was more humid before a few days, but today it's quite dry. Nevertheless, I want to show you my rider bow that I have received more or less 2 years ago precisely. So this bow has been built 17th of April in 2020, and yeah, as you can see, I have done a modification here. This leather wrapping can be removed completely because it has a very beautiful epoxy design here. It's a blue stained, how's it called? I forgot the name. And so yeah, there is nothing glued on or so. But I just want to be careful with the grip because I wear rings and I don't want to scratch it in any way. Okay, the poundage of this bow nominal is 31 pound at 28 inches. We measure how strong the bow is today, and the max draw of this bow is 34 inches. So it's a really long draw bow. My personal long draw is maximum 30, so I don't max out this bow. The overall length, knock to knock from here to there, is 56.5 inches. Strung, it's 49. And the brace height is 8¼ inches. And weight 460. So, focus. Yeah. As you can see, very beautiful shape. So this is more or less the Tata design, and for this design I had created a quiver that could be one of the Tata designs. At least that was what Google has told me. So this was one of the first quivers I had built. And with a bit of 3D modeling with a more or less very broad swivel knife. Okay, what else to say about this bow? The bending length of this bow is 41.5 inches. So the Siyahs are very short, well, it's not so short, but medium size. Yeah, so each of them 5 inches. And yeah, the bow shoots very nice and has a very nice draw, you can see here. And what else? The strength we want to check. So. It's really hot today. Yeah. Humidity is low and we have nearly 33 pounds. So this is quite typical. The nominal poundage is measured at approximately 40% humidity in Europe. In the summer it can be up to 60. In Indonesia it's more. And so if you have something humidity around 20%, the bow can be about 2 pounds stronger if it's a laminated bow. And this is a laminated bow. Alright. I had created very nice and beautiful arrows, and these arrows still look very fine because I don't shoot them. I will shoot today with the working arrows here from Nioa. These are the Pro 600, and they have the correct weight because recommended arrow weight for this bow on the safe side is nearly 400 grain per pound. I'm sure you can do less, but since I take care of my bows, I use heavy arrows so that they don't get damaged. Let's shoot. always, after I said let's shoot, I remember that I've forgotten something. In this case, I've forgotten a lot. And the arrow pass of this bow has 23 millimeters, and I didn't tell you about the materials. So we have on the back blue stained bamboo, I think it is. We have bamboo inside, we have ash here on the handle and in the Siyah section, and ash is on the spring bridge. We have a stable core inside, and on the belly it's a glass layer, glass fiber layer. And this glass fiber layer was once finished with a matte finish, and the matte finish got a bit off in the bendings. Yeah, so the bending sections just make it, yeah, got away. And I contacted Rob and he said just rub it off. And I've taken very fine, what is it, steel wool or even finer. So there is something for sanding, very fine one. And then it's off and now it's shiny. Yeah, so this is no problem at all. It's just a cosmetic thing. Can happen, you know. Okay, and the finish here and the reinforcements of the nocks is epoxy, I think, or Kirinite in black. And here we have this blue Kirinite. That is the name of the epoxy material. That is quite beautiful. And I show you here a picture of the original handle, and you can see it, how it looked before it was covered. But now finally, let's shoot. Okay, showing you the handle fitting. So the handle is quite large for my hand. You can see here my hand size is small. There is still a lot of space for a larger hand, and here is the area where I pass my arrow. And this is a bit scratched. The handle is covered now in a fish leather, and this is quite durable, as you can see. Just a bit dropped off, quite nice. And you can see I get sometimes a bit higher where I scratched the Kirinite. And yeah, but overall the handle is very nice. You can see that I don't touch my hand here. And so it feels very solid and very good, very rounded, no edges, very nice. Okay, I put on this quiver, but naja, if it's one of the first, you don't have much experience, and it's not fitting quite good, at least at this bag, so that needs to be a bit lower. Maybe I take it off later. Or just ignore it. Yeah, didn't warm up myself, but I think it's fine. So you hear it? Very nice sound, more or less without sound. These arrows, usually I don't shoot him with these ones, are a bit too wide. To the left. Yeah, oh, to the left, I need to adjust. If you wonder how much arrows this small quiver can take, up to 8 arrows of this size. Okay, we are now at the 11-meter line, so that the camera is in the shadow, at least one of us. Close to center. So I'm trying to get rid of this minimal collapsing release by using my back muscles. A bit. I try now the reverse draw. Hopefully I don't damage something. So I stand side with the left foot sideways to the camera, with the right foot in the opposite direction to the target. It's not worse than if I stand the other way around. Maybe I should try the whistle. Very close to center. Do it again. Maybe this is relaxing. You're focusing on whistling, but not on. Oh, that was to the right. I'll show you. You see, the first one was on the left bottom. The second, with the first time whistling, is close to the center, and the last one is to the right. So why do I do it the way that I go from the bottom up? This is because sky draw is not wanted here, and we have neighborhood around, and if I accidentally release the arrow, it flies to the other neighbor. This is no good. That's the reason why I do it like this. Yeah, for safety reasons. Oh, yeah. Maybe now one in the middle. No. So now I stand in the shadow, and I have another angle now to the target. Through the bush, more or less. I will cut it. Yeah, I cut it, and it's close to the center. Gardening on the Sunday without any noise. Or did you hear the rider? Yeah, this was one too up. I'll show you. The first two ones are closer to the center, and the last one was up. Too excited. Trying now moving archery. Yeah, it's not even walking. I think moving archery is the correct word for it. Not standing still. At least I hit the target. Ooh. That was a classical fail. Yeah, that one was quite close. I'll show you. First one was on the right, up. Last one was close to the center, and the second just dropped at the mat. Combining moving archery with backwards archery. Let's see. No, this was fail. Maybe it's not moving archery, but more Kirinite archery, because I always stand on like this. That was the center. Usually the Kirinite style is just known from karate. Ah, yeah. Now also available in archery. That was good. Show you. Oh, the last two were quite good. So usually I would stand like this, with a foot pointing to the target. Yeah, at least very close to the center. Ah, this was too much up. That was quite good. So, first one was close to the center, more or less scratching it. The last one is a bit to the right up, and the second was way off to the left. Okay, limitation for the crane style. You should only try it if you stand solid on one foot and don't wiggle. Because otherwise, if you get hit yourself, okay, so I try it again. Now I've hit myself. Just a bit moving, then solidly standing. And you need to be focused very much. Sorry both. I was a bit, didn't stand still. That one was quite good. So here you can see the result of my last round. And we come now to the résumé. What do I think of my beautiful Paragon rider bow? The question always says it. It's not only a very beautiful bow, it's a very nice working bow, a very solid bow, trustworthy, and I have him now for 2 years. I didn't shoot him all the time because when I have received this bow I was not ready for him shooting the thumb release. Yeah, because when I've received this bow I was still shooting Mediterranean style, and then I was trying to learn thumb release, and 31 pound was too much to get learned to it. And I needed to let him pause for a bit. Had switched then to the Octobaba, which had only 16 pound at 28 inches, so it was a very lightweighted bow. And but I could learn the form properly. So if you planned to switch from Mediterranean style to thumb release, please choose a low poundage bow, because otherwise you won't get it. Yeah. And coming to this bow, there was only one cosmetic topic, yeah, with the layer here, and Rob is always there to help you. It's easy to send him a PM, and then he is able to help you. Yeah. And in this case I could do it myself. It's easy for me, and yeah, but there was no technical issue, nothing. Yeah, so you string the bow and you're good to go. And due to the stable core, the draw is very smooth. It's stable, so let's check if you can see it like this. Yeah, so no problem. Don't know if you can see it like this. The bow is straight, of course. Yeah, so Rob is an excellent craftsman, and you can't go wrong on one of his bows, or all bows. Yeah. And yeah, what else to say? Thank you very much, Rob, for building this bow for me, for being there if I have any questions, and it was just once for this bow. And yeah, keep on doing what you're doing, and I'm looking forward to your next adventure. So after this bow, this flagship, there was the Khan, and maybe, who knows, something else is coming up. Be happy to see it, and I will potentially buy. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a nice Sunday and a good start into the week, and all the best to our friends in Ukraine. Thank you. Bye bye.